about now? I knew I was going to do that. I've been sitting here rambling and rambling. Okay, let me start that over. Bigfoot, Rhonda, how's it going? Hello, everybody. Andrew O'Neill, Black Cloud Mining here. YouTube is not a sponsor of any giveaways or anything like that, not affiliated. And these shows are not for children and not designed to go towards children. I had my speakers plugged in because I've been watching movies. And when my speakers are plugged in, my mic shuts off. But as I was showing you a moment ago, the rolls here, we've got a full box, fresh box out of Loomis box from Wells Fargo. There are 3 AZ coins. How's it going? There are 3 40%ers, silver quarter, a silver dime, and 17 buffaloes marked in the box. I did want to do a mail call while I'm here. I did a small donation over on Saka Plata's stream. Very cool. We didn't get anything out of the rolls, but I did get 2 silver dimes. I'm going to kick this down so we can see a little better. Got 2 beautiful silver dimes there from Saka Plata, and my favorite, I got the sticker. Hey, Al, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. As you all know, I love my stickers. Okay, now, I'm going to start doing mail call videos rather than do them in my stream, but okay. And then from Dime Digger, he had sent me some Philly San Antonios because I needed them. I got a quarter, a Merc dime, and a 40%er from him. Well, that's good. Glad you're feeling better, Rhonda. And as always, there's the awesome Dime Digger sticker. I don't think he has any more of these left. I just happen to have a couple of them that I, for when I do mail calls from him, I'll pull it out. And then last but not least, I received this. Here. Really nice silver certificate with a little bit of a history thing on it. And that came to me from the master of molds, the guy with the coolest socks on the internet, Mr. Bradley Height. And I'm very much so looking forward to sometime this month, me and Bradley are going to be going up to my Gold Basin claims and doing a bit of exploring and see if we can't find us some gold. Well, I know we're going to find us some gold. It's just a matter of how much gold we find. All right, get back up to here. Now, what's everybody been up to while I've been on my hiatus again? I mean, I have seen you guys around, obviously. I've been popping in and out. Visit with Kenny is going amazing. That's actually where I've been hiding for the last couple of days. But Lurch, how's it going, man? Yeah, I hope those tests come out too. I have to get some more testing done. That they want to do some exploratory testing on some of my blood stuff here soon, and it makes me nervous because on one hand, all the research they've done so far, they haven't found anything other than I have factor 5 mutation. But on the flip side, so it's kind of like a waste of time. But on the flip side, maybe they'll find something and figure out why we can't get my blood under control. Because My system just does not cooperate when it comes to blood thinners, as a lot of you have heard. So, Lurch, how have you been doing? Lurch, I got a package out to you, right? Enjoying 70 degrees? Hell yeah, I would too. Yeah, Lurch, did I get that package off to you? I'm like, I've been so disorganized. Oh my God. And trying to get reorganized after becoming so disorganized is chaos. I still have a couple more packages that I got to track the people down. But I will. I'll get them. I don't think so, but I was hoping that I would get Kenny out here long enough to do a little bit of work on the sticker wall. But I don't think she's going to have time. When we do get her down here for visits, a big part of what the visits are her and I hanging out with the babies, with the grandbabies. So, like, I spent a bunch of time over there yesterday, and then that makes me nervous. Let me double check here really quick, because I need to. Let me look at your last email. All right, let me bounce over to my PayPal. Sorry, Lurch, I had to look up your name, bro. Give me just a second. I know I had it ready to send. Let me see here. I'm going to have to double check now, because I know I had it all packaged up and everything. No. Okay. It would not have been. Well, that's not cool. And it only gives me 30. Oh, no. There it goes. Let me double check my. Bigfoot, how's it going? Doctor, yeah. Yeah, I know, man. They always pull the same BS with me. Yeah, no, I got it. I had to look it up. I got it, but I just. Because I know. Okay, wait, you sent that. Oh. Okay, I got that November 29th. So, past 30 days woodwork. Payment to eBay. That's postal service. The bonus is I do all of my shipping at this point through PayPal. So nope, that one was to share reward. Well, no, you sent me the you sent me that email on November 29th. So it's got to be one of these. But I don't think I got right on it. Scott Jarvie. I think it took me a couple days. But anyways, you know, I'll get it figured out. I have it here somewhere. If it didn't go out, that means it's here either in the package drawer. It wouldn't be up there. I don't know, man. I remember getting it all packaged up and being excited about it. So wasn't that one? Couldn't have been that one. But like I was saying, I do have $50. A box of tabs from Wells Fargo. No, Lurch, there was a whole nother one, brother. There was a whole nother one, trust me. I know for a fact there was, because, and I know you got the packages with the rocks and stuff, but this was later on, man. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. When was this printed? Okay. Kennedy, Beth, John, David, Randy. This is the other nice part, is all my tracking numbers, all my receipts and everything like that, with me printing it out and doing it all right here. If I need to look something up, it is all right there at my fingertips, as long as I've been putting it in the right spot. But I know I have a couple more that I put somewhere else. I just don't know where. All right. Apparently I'm wrong. Now I got to go looking. Now I got to go looking all over the room here and find out what the hell happened, because I don't think this one had any rocks in it, Lurch. I don't know. I'll get it figured out. Anyways. Well, that is kind of disturbing. I know I packaged it all up and put it all together. Arg. Oh well. And just so everybody knows, I do still have some of those Morgans. If anybody wanted to reinvigorate the Morgan dice game, that would be awesome. We could do that. I have that 1921 Philly that had 10 spots, $5 a spot. Nobody ever got in on it, but I did kind of shut that down to see where the YouTube rules were going. What am I? chat lag or something. Cool, man. I appreciate it. I did get, if anybody sees Mike Badger, let him know that I did finally get to Gold Lady. They do still have those loops. And I did pick one up for him if he still wants it. And just so everybody else knows, I do have those super loops. Roar. Most awesomest loop in the world. Those are $7.50 shipped. While I was there, I also picked up a few bags of pay dirt just for shits and grins. Thinking I might do a giveaway with one or two of them. I'm not sure. Was thinking about possibly auctioning one. I might end up auctioning these Morgans too if nobody's interested in them. I got a 21 Philly. That's the low mintage one right there. That's an 1879 New Orleans. I have the 1897 San Francisco. I don't know what the mintage on that one is. And then 1890 San Francisco. So there are those. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do the dice game or just auction them or just flat sell them. Still not sure. 1890S, just a little over 8 million minted. And the 97S, you got 5.8 million minted. But on that 1979 New Orleans, that's the good one. 2.8 million minted. So not very many of them. So how things been going for everybody? What's everybody up to? Any good finds lately for anybody? You double check PayPal, make sure nobody sneaky guide me on my for donation. The rolls are $5 a roll. As usual, you get anything that we find out of there. Silver, foreigns, if I can spot an error or a variety. And then again, there are 17 Buffalo nickels. All have dates. I've started getting picky about that when I go pick up my bulk buffaloes. I'm not accepting the dateless ones because I'm ending up with quite a little stack of them. All right. I wonder how far back. What is going on with my chat? Holy cow. I think I just need to refresh that side. One moment while I refresh to see if anybody's actually talking on the YouTube side and it's not transferring over to my StreamYard side. Sorry, guys. I really want to find a better way to stream. And I do. All right, it's catching up. Let's see what it says. Oh. Of course, my volume's up. Okay, good. My StreamYard side was catching up, or was caught up, just my YouTube side wasn't. Getting the Merry Christmas stuff on the Facebook now. All right. I wish I had stuff to scope or go through, but I really don't. I'd have to start busting rolls of these halves up, and I don't want to do that. Because like it says in the title, I'm kind of trying to, I mean, if I can sell these, honestly, I'm getting close to just selling them for what I paid for them. Just to be able to fund getting Kenny back up to Vegas on the 18th. Or on the 19th, excuse me. On the 18th, we go up to Laughlin. I've already got us a room at Harris. We're going to chill at Harris for the night and just enjoy her and I time. No grandbabies, no kids. And next a little bit, it's going to be pretty awesome. And then the 19th, we'll head out to go drop her off at the airport. And she'll fly back to Washington. And then hopefully in between there, what I'm going to be doing. Bradley Hyde, how's it going? Dude, I did a mail call earlier on in the video for you. But yeah, we're going to try to save up money in between, like once a month, and hopefully get her like a weekend flight down, fly out on Friday, back on Sunday, just to come down and visit and say hi, like once a month. Because there's no way, because of the way everything's happened and the job she took, there's no way she can just come back now. She's got a year contract with the school she works with. So, and that's a killer job, and I'd hate for her to mess that up. So she's going to continue her job there. And then once her contract's up, I think we'll hopefully be talking about getting her back down here, get her a job at one of the schools down here. I'm looking forward to that. Right now, honestly, I'm just happy to get to see her every day for a couple of days and get to cuddle with her. I like having my wife back. She's cool. So what have you been up to, Bradley? Anything interesting and fun? Me personally, it's been all about the W hunts. I've had this box of halves that I'm supposed to have been streaming with it, but I had me some mental issues, and then Kenny came in, so I've been concentrating on her. Double check my PayPal though. Make sure nobody sneaky guide me. Probably not. There's only a couple people that do that without announcing, and they're not in here yet. Well, 1 second, I gotta check my bank account, folks. See how horrible it is, right? Tony Ray, how's it going? Going to see your grandson, right on. See, right there. StreamYards was locked up on my chat, so I swapped over to YouTube, and there you guys are. How's it going, Johnny Ray? Watch, and then my YouTube chat will lock up on me, and I'll have to bounce back over. Oh, goody. I'm not in the negative. Yay. And them grandbabies, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's what I was doing last night. Kenny and I were just watching movies. We were watching cartoons, the Mickey Mouse cartoons, Christmas stuff. And then And then her and I were, and the grandbabies were all cuddling on the couch and put on Mary Poppins. And that was just 3-year-old or granddaughter, Jenny, just amazed. She just loved it. Just trying to get through. I hear you there, man. I hear you there. On the bonus side, my blood has actually been behaving itself for the last week and a half. I know, man. Congratulations. I knew it was coming soon. Congratulations. Tell the kids congrats too, man. What'd the naming? The two I have here in Kingman, the oldest is Jennifer Jasmine Benson, and then the youngest is James Michael Milner. What did my chat freeze again over on this side? I hate this. Sounds like I have a dog at the door. Yeah, man, the grandbabies are fun. They're fun as hell to spoil. You know what's funny though? One thing you're gonna start figuring out is all the shit that you learn parenting and how, yeah, it's interesting. Grandparenting puts a whole new twist on parenting. It gives you a little bit of a different perspective on your own parenting. Which was interesting, I found. I'll remind everybody we do have a full box of halves, 3 40s, a quarter, a dime, 17 Buffalo bonuses in the box. No silver enders. There's a couple NIFC enders. I haven't had a silver ender in months, which makes me feel bad because honestly, I mean, we're talking, I have not had a silver ender in probably 20 boxes, which makes me wonder where some of these channels that are getting every stream, they're getting boxes with enders. Why don't they share? Tell me where they're getting them. Because I ain't finding them. And I get my halves from 3 different banks. I'm trying to get y'all enders, and it is not working. Now, actually, my last 2 boxes ago, it was a skunk. So my last box, instead of streaming it, I decided to just go through it because it was from that same bank. Pulled I can't remember what they were. One was there was 2 varieties that I found in there that were minor varieties, and then I found 2 40% silvers in the box. So last box wasn't a skunk. That one's from the Walmart bank. This box, like I said, is from Wells Fargo. They are finally allowing me to order my boxes again. So that's a bonus. I don't know if y'all have heard the story on that, but it's been a battle for 4 months or so. Wells Fargo wouldn't let me order boxes, but they're letting Cunningham order boxes. So I not only order boxes, but they were letting Cunningham flat out walk in the front door and buy a box of quarters. Whereas I walk in the front door, the bank manager had already pointed my face out to everybody and told them I was limited to $100 a week in quarters. Whereas 2 or 3 other people I knew could walk in and buy a box. So I tried to handle this correctly. I tried to deal with them. I called Wells Fargo corporate. I tried to handle it nice. They wouldn't play nice. So I decided to not play nice. Hey, Linda Wallace, how's it going? So I decided to not play nice. And for 2 or 3 weeks in a row, I organized, between Cunning Oak and a couple other friends of mine, I organized a run on Wells Fargo. They went in and they bought up as many of the quarters as we could possibly buy every week until the point where they were out of quarters. Did that 3 weeks in a row. I finally went to them and I was like, yeah, I asked for quarters, and she, well, we can't, we're almost out. Oh my goodness. And I just was honest. I was like, I know. I'm the one that's going through them all. She goes, what do you mean? You can only buy blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I know. So because your manager did this, I did this. And I'm going to continue to do this until you guys let me order boxes. And so she went and talked to one of the other managers, and that manager came back and was like, hey, put in your order. Stop, please. And I gave her my word. I was like, I no more from me. I will tell these other people to stop, or what they do or don't do is up to them. But yeah, so I can order boxes again. I tell you what, we were literally going through $3,000 to $4,000 in quarters from the one bank every week. I mean, literally, we took all of their quarters. It was fun. And got us 80-some W's. 80-some W's and a few other things. I found some cool stuff in those mint rolls, let me tell you. I actually found one that Shay from Mantic Coins hadn't seen yet. Actually, 2. I found 2 now that Shay hasn't seen, which I thought was pretty epic. Because Shay is the one person that I know has gone through more quarters than me. For a fact, I know he's gone through more quarters than me, the circulated ones, doing variety and error search hunts. As far as I know, he's the only one that does that. I'm sure others do. He's the only one that I personally know that does. And yeah, I found several that aren't on his list. 2 that he hasn't seen. He's had to take a break on his list. It's not quite complete, but it's getting there. Uh-oh, dead air. I don't have anything to talk about. I've been thinking about, how do you guys think rolls of Buffalo nickels would go auction style or in an auction? Thoughts on that? How would a roll of Buffalo nickels do? Because in order to not lose money, I'd have to start the auction at $20 for the roll. And then if I was to do it and make sure that they all had dates and guarantee that there were no dateless in there, would that be worth my time to try to do something like that? Do you guys think that there would be people interested in it? Because I have the place I can get them all day long. I can get buffalo nickels by the hundreds. Hey Dallas, how's it going? But I don't know. I've just been thinking of different aspects to just try to produce some sort of an income stream without copycat and shit like that. Like I said, I do have. If anybody wanted to play, I have 10 spots for the 1921 Philly Morgan with some odd toning. $5 a spot, 10 spots left. If anybody was interested. You just got the notification? Wow. We haven't missed a whole lot. We've just been bullshitting. Nobody's got any rolls or anything yet, or got any spots or on a dice game. We've just been chilling and talking. Which I'm cool doing. I'm definitely gonna have to stream again later on today after I go see Kenny and the kids. So I definitely got to try to get this box done for donations, because that's my plan on how I'm gonna either that or selling the Morgans, just flat out selling them. I got to do something because I want to take Kenny out for a nice dinner in Laughlin. No, but now I got to go look at it. Hell yeah. 11 ounces, huh? You cooked a hot dog on it. That's the part I want to watch. Pours, I've seen pours. I've seen big pours. I've seen little pours. I don't think I've ever seen anybody cook something on a pour. So that is definitely. Hell, you're blue, aren't you? Oh, 110 ounces. Okay. Oh, well, that's a little bit bigger than I was thinking. I don't think I've seen one poured that big. Go ahead and throw the link to the video up, man. 110 ounces. Yeah, wow. Damn. 110 ounces. I gotta look at something. That's insane. That's quite the expensive silver bar, man. Right on. Thanks, Dallas. Jeff Dunn, welcome. How's it going? Just chilling out. Have a bunch of bonuses on the rolls in the box. The only 90%ers, unfortunately, that I have right now are the quarters and the dimes. I don't have any 90% Kennedys that I can put in there. And no, I'm not putting a Morgan as a bonus. Although if I can get to where I'm doing the boxes like I was before, and at least getting close to selling them out, or if not selling them out, I think I want to start putting W's as a bonus in there again. 1 W per box or something like that. Because I have the extras. And honestly, I still find the W through the circulated stuff. I mean, yeah, they're circulated, but it's still a W. Crazy enough, I tell you what, the one I have not found yet. I have not found a War in the Pacific W. Not a single one has come this way. We didn't get the brand new rolls over here. We didn't. That was insanity. I'm barely getting them in the Denver's in circulation. So I don't know where they dropped all those, but it was not near me. A little stack of Morgans there. Gotta love it. Oh, logging into PayPal. And just in case YouTube wants to check midpoint or during the stream, again, YouTube is not affiliated or associated. It is just a platform with which I stream from. And these are not designed, written, focused towards children or kids at all. So there. Ow. 150 to 200 ounce pour. Damn, dude. Oh, wow. Man, I can't even think about okay, the 110 ounce. The 110 ounce. Okay. Now face just melt weight. Just melt weight. That thing's worth around $1,700, right? But for being a pour, for being a Bradley Height pour, I mean, what kind of a premium do you think you could get off of a pour that big? Let's say the 110 ounce. I mean, I can think of people that would probably pay quite a bit extra just to have a pour that big that they could pull out and show people. I mean, I can only imagine a 200 ounce. What? That's 34. It'd be about 3,400 melt. 35, depending on what the price is that day. All right. One moment. I must refresh. I'm also watching my eBay at the same time. I've got some W's up there, and I have a roll that I have listed on eBay. Let's see if I can get it to show up. There it be. The W Ender. Ta-da! I'm trying to sell that on eBay, see if it goes. If that and my W's on eBay go, then I have the funding for the trip with Kenny to take her back up to the airport. So I'm watching those so careful too. Because honestly, if it comes down to it, I'll break out some of these halves and just do it that way. But I'd rather not. I'd rather open these for donators and get to send out some of the buffaloes. That's one section of the buffaloes that I have. Those are all dated. various dates. A lot of them in the 30s, obviously. And then the funny part is, out of that last batch, there was a couple with mint marks that I wanted to look at the mint marks under the scope, but I still haven't. Gotcha. Right on. Hell yeah, man. Well, that's the thing too. I mean, if you're in a position where you can just pour and stack rather than pour and sell, yeah, I know, right? The only reason that doesn't work is I'm older than him. I don't know. I had a buddy who married a chick that had a daughter that was a year older than him. So I guess that's theoretically possible in the whole stepkid realm. I couldn't imagine that, having a kid older than me. Oh, thank to God, it's the only way that can happen is as an adult, because, I mean, what are you going to do as a kid trying to discipline? Oh my God. Go to your room. Go to your room. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, I don't think he's ready for that yet. Man, Bradley, you adopt me, then all of a sudden you've got great grandkids. Oh, hell no. Then it gets real expensive. It's kind of funny because I know the moment Kenny gets on that plane, the weather's going to turn to shit. And it sucks because right now the weather is such that I've got those 3 buckets that I pulled from the basin that I still haven't been able to go through because of the weather. And because my whole setup is still out back, and I would like to eventually get myself a recirculating system that I can run in the garage, at least have some warmth, be sure that my water is not going to freeze on me. I mean, to be completely honest, they're only half buckets, so yeah, right. Dude, you did something right. You managed to make it to 43 before you had grandkids. Man, I'm 43 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will have 6 grandkids here. I don't know when her due date is, but my oldest daughter is pregnant again. My oldest daughter has my oldest granddaughter, Annabelle. God, that little 8-year-old, she's a sweetheart. Oh my goodness. She's 7. I think she's 7. Yeah, she's 7 because she just turned 7 last month. No, she just turned 8, excuse me. Okay, she just turned 8 because I was 36 when she was born. So maybe she's 7. I don't know anymore. Holy cow. But I was thinking I could just go out there and process those buckets just with a pan. I don't need my sluice, I guess. 9 kids? I can't say much. Between Kenny and I, we both have, if you count just our children and stepchildren, not adopted ones that we've taken in. Kenny and I have 8 between us. Because she has her 3 biological girls and then a stepson from her first marriage. And then I have 2 biological sons and 2 stepchildren from my second marriage. And my 2 biological sons, they're both, well, I shouldn't say, I'm not going to jinx them. They're not too young. They could do it, but I'm pretty certain I did a good enough job with the talks and stuff like that they probably won't have kids until they're at least 18, I'm hoping. I know they both have watched their sisters struggle when they got pregnant early. So, and they've also watched what happened to the brother Nick when he knocked a girl up before he was 18, just a girl he was dating, not being safe, so on and so forth. And that's one of my beautiful little grandbabies right there. And sadly, I have more contact with that grandbaby and that baby's mom than he does. He's not allowed to. Right? That's the thing to do in Utah, man. I grew up 100 and some miles from the Utah, in Wyoming. I mean, it's kind of funny. It's a joke, but it could also be quite serious. Now, Bradley, you know that he's been in Utah too long when he takes on a second wife. Then you might want to have to step in and say, "Hey, little bro, what you doing?" You know, originally, my second wife and I, we wanted 10 kids. We were all the way up until my second, our youngest was born. All the way up until there, we were gung ho. We were going to have 6 more. And then Raceland almost killed her. They had to induce 2 weeks early. You're talking a 5'3" gal hatching out a child that's 10 pounds 1 ounce, 23 and almost 24 inches long. He literally almost killed her. So yeah, but Bradley, you got out. Yeah. So once he almost killed her, we just decided to, right then and there, we decided we weren't chancing it again. Trying to beat his number? Wow. But yeah, we were going to adopt after that. And then, I don't know. I think that's about the time that she started getting back into dope. And that's when everything fell apart. And I moved down here. We were all supposed to move down here. But yeah, blah, blah, blah. I'm quite happy with the fact that the most I've ever had in the house at one time was 5. That's difficult enough. I cannot imagine. Well, I can, because I've had, we used to do sleepovers and stuff for like during the summer for 3, 4, 5 days. So we would have our kids. And see, there's where there's a 5th that, because, hey, Superman. One of my second wife's sisters, we actually kidnapped the child, and then went to DES and took custody of him because she was in a very, very bad way with the drugs. And the kid was in a terrible situation. So I stole the child, then I went to DES, told them I stole the child, why I stole the child, and they gave us custody. So technically I have 9 kids if you count my little nephew Elijah. But his mom eventually did clean up, thank the gods. She cleaned up, she moved out of that place, she got out of the whole entire area and has her son back and is doing awesome. So I always like a success story when it comes to getting clean off of drugs. Now, as long as she stays clean, that's the big key. It's crazy. That's one thing that scares me about my kids being up in, or like Darius, my 15-year-old. He's up there in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and methamphetamines and heroin are really prevalent everywhere, but really bad right there. And that's why his biological mother can't get clean. She won't leave that area. How long have I been on? Oh, right at an hour. Looks like this is just going to be a hangout stream, which is fine for me. Just so everybody knows, again, I do have the full box of halves, bunches of bonuses on there. You know what, Dad and daughter, I'm with you. In fact, I'm so with you on that one. If my life doesn't absolutely require it, I won't even take pills, because this whole debacle that happened with me and Kenny, I know some of you were here watching it happen, watch my spiral and my demise. But a lot of the head problems I was having were 2 of the medicines I was on conflicting. And I was drinking. I'm not putting it all off on the pills, because I was drinking on top of the pills, conflicting in my head. So I'm at this point, I'm anti any drug. This is the only one I take. It's my blood thinner, because if I don't take it, I'm gonna die. And I would call bullshit on that, except for I already did call bullshit on that, and I almost died. So, drugs are bad, okay? Yep, they are. And see, but that's the thing, is all of my doctors, every single one of my doctors, they hate my cigarettes. They really hate my cigarettes. They would prefer I don't smoke pot. But they really, it's one of those things. The fact that I use medical marijuana for my aches and my pains and to get my head right as an anti-anxiety, anti-depression thing, all of my doctors are totally on board. They're like, if it works for you, roll with it, because chemicals are bad. You know, one of the ones that was really messing me up was an antidepressant. Killed my libido completely, and then with it conflicting with a nerve med, was making my head mushy, my memory screwed, making me bipolar. Yeah, it was insane, guys. So yeah, drugs are bad. Even ones given to you by the doctors, they're bad. Partially, it's, here's the thing. I don't think it's the government itself fighting against it, because I mean, there's there's sections of the government that are like, why is this even a discussion? Okay. Hey, Dean, how's it going? It's the pharmaceutical companies that have so much money in the pockets of so many of these politicians. I mean, that's it, big pharma. Yeah, and yeah, they don't want, yeah, legalize it, and then all of a sudden they're screwed. Well, that's out of hand in this country, anyways. But like I said, my doctors are all on board. They're like, if it works, go for it, because my doctors also saw what it was doing to my head. Yes. Yep, that is true. But and that's the thing, though, Superman. That fight there, the paper and the clothing industries, is a whole kind of almost a separate issue as well, because I mean, you can grow hemp, you can grow non-THC CBD bearing hemp all day long, and yeah, it grows fast, and it's legal. So a lot of it, seriously, a lot of it is the stigma that's been put on it, and the way everybody's been raised. Oh my God, it's so bad, it's so bad. But yeah, hemp, but hemp is legal. There are places that have serious hemp crops. It's just that's where the stigma comes in. They're trying to play it up as if you use hemp stuff, you're a hippie, and hippies are bad. Yeah. Any industry that has gotten big enough that it's making money off of something like that, then yeah. It all boils down to greed. Oh damn. I never even thought of that. Wow. No kidding. I bet that would be irritating. You'd have to have an enclosed, pressurized room to keep that stuff out, huh? And you probably grow outdoors. That would really suck. Oh, I better check my phone. Just checking to see if Kenny got a hold of me. I have the volume down at this point. All right. Sent her a quick message. Yeah, that would suck. But then again, I don't grow outdoors, so I don't grow anymore. I gave up. Everything grows weird here. Sorry, I had to turn my heater down. Oh. $20 a pound, huh? Nice. Huh. Oh, I have LEDs, man. I have LED grow lights. I don't know if any of you knew Dirty Laundry Prospecting. He used to live here. as my mining partner. He interesting, but no, he used to sell. Interesting. He used to grow in Oregon, like has a grower's card, grew professionally and stuff. He tried growing several plants here and just could not figure it out. They do not grow right. We really couldn't get any yield off of them, any decent yield. But that's funny. Right. So it doesn't overheat it. Yeah, that's why I like the LEDs too. It's because of the no heat. Hey, money, what's going on? All right, I guess I'll throw one up there. I wasn't really doing. I was trying to do a $50 donation stream, but it turned into a hangout. So I guess I'll throw the link up there. Let me double check, make sure I haven't got any sneaky guy donations here. Nope. Yeah, I agree. Outdoor is hard to control. All of my growing I was doing inside. I had a couple really nice ones. I had a couple really nice plants. I had an OG Kush that came out. My top cola was about that big, probably 8 inches. Interesting. But then I had another one called Green Crack. And I think they called it that because of the way it grew. It grew like a shrub. No organization, no symmetry to the plant whatsoever. It was insane. All right, there you go. It was absolute insanity. Got that little plant got about this big around, yay tall. Still only gave me about an ounce. All right, there he is. What's going on, money? I can't hear you. Yeah, that green crack was awesome. I tried Girl Scout, but we still can't hear you, money. Is your mic muted? Oh, I don't know, man. Oh, I think I heard you there.
How about now?
Yeah, kind of.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, a little bit. We can hear you. What was it? Your audio settings on the computer?
No, and I use the headphone this, but now I'm going through the webcam. I don't know. Well, this is afternoon. Well, I don't know. Anywho, do it that way.
I'm not sure, man. You're breaking up and stuttering bad.
I'm gonna come back and wait.
Okay, wait. Foothills up here in a mile. Oh yeah. Man, I used to grow up in Wyoming, and that's unique.
Is this better?
A little better. Your audio is coming in different than your voice or your mouth moving, but
Oh
no, there you go. You just don't change anything. You're matched up now.
Okay, cool.
You're good.
Yeah, just take it a second.
Yeah, growing up. But here's the crazy part. I actually know a spot up in Wyoming, in Boulder, Wyoming, where there's about an acre and a half that on the New Fork River literally regrows itself every year. And it is some of the better smoke I've had in my life. And every year that patch comes back on that edge of the New Fork. And it is amazing stuff. And then every year it dies out, but it comes back the next year. It's funny because I've been told about that spot for a couple of years, and I kept calling bullshit. I was like, no, it's not how the plant works. You have to. It's not how that works. And finally, the person who got the stuff and who knew where it was finally broke down and took me up there and showed it to me. And yeah, it's a wild patch of good marijuana. It's pretty interesting. It's a wild patch of marijuana at 7,000 feet elevation. Yeah, there's the kicker on that. We're talking Wyoming, New Fork River, near 7,000 feet elevation.
Wow, that's crazy. Oh, man.
Right, Dad and daughter. I don't know if you could get to the West Coast. They're all over the place. Like up in Oregon, you can buy clothes all over the place.
Right.
What's up, money?
Oh, not too much. It's finally I finally get a day off. God. It's been a long week, slow week at the casinos. Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah, not too much. The only thing I've been doing lately is I got this in. I'll put the W quarters in now. What else? I got a few more Kennedys from a $50 book, but other than that, that's about it.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Did I have an 81 Philly sitting out here for you?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. That explains why that 81 Philly was sitting there.
Let me see if we still.
Because it was sitting there. And I'm like, that's the only reason I could possibly have pulled an 81 Philly with nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, right there. I need it right there.
All right.
Yep.
81,
82, and 83 were the we got the 83. Yeah, we got the 83. It's 81, 82.
Here's your 81.
At least I know I got that one.
Here's the thing. Wednesday is the 18th, right?
Yes, because tomorrow is Kiki's birthday.
Oh, tell her happy birthday.
And she will be doing, if you can make it, she will be doing a live stream on my channel because she's going to be doing like this, a split screen, and they're going to be doing a box battle with Melissa, where she is.
All right, on.
For she wanted to do pennies because you know Kiki and her copper. So,
oh yeah.
So her and Melissa are each getting a box of pennies, and they're going to battle it out.
What time?
I will have to. Kiki just took a shower. I'm planning on um, 3 to 5 o'clock our time.
Oh, today?
But no, tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Good.
But I'm leaning more towards 5, but I'm not 100% sure on that time yet. When she gets out, I will let you know.
Hopefully I can get some of these rolls done.
Yeah, why are you going to what's the biggest thing for?
What's that?
I said, what you going to Vegas for?
Oh, Kenny is in town.
Oh.
Yeah, she's down here visiting the grandbabies and visiting me, so, and the girls.
Hi, Kenny.
I don't know if she's watching right now. She's actually in town with the babies.
Oh. Okay.
But that's why I was thinking tomorrow I don't know. I'll have to see what happens. I was gonna say I could possibly even make sure I have a box of pennies and get in on battle.
Yeah, if you want to.
I have to talk to Kenny to see what the plan for tomorrow is. Because right now I'm kind of making her my priority.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. You know, Kiki loves you.
And then I was gonna say Thursday or Wednesday, whatever the 18th is. You work?
Wednesday I do work. I'm off Mondays and Tuesdays. But Kiki's off. Figure that out.
Well, no, what I was thinking is when Kenny and I are up there in Laughlin, we could swing down to the Aquarius and I could hook you up. You could meet Kenny and I can hook you up with the whatever coins I have for you.
Sure. Yeah, I work after 2 o'clock Laughlin time, so if you're there.
Well, we'll be heading up. We'll probably be heading up around 3. We're staying at Harrah's and check-in is at 4.
Okay, yeah, go to the Aquarius, go to the cafe, and just tell them that you need to speak with Billy, who works in the back in the kitchen. Pretty much anybody would know. If not, the supervisor would know, and they'll come grab me.
Oh yeah, we'll do.
What is this one from? This one's Miss Maniac book. I haven't started working on my Franklin Dollar yet book.
I think I only have 2 Franklins. Okay, wait a second here. I'm missing chat. Why Gold, how's it going? Yes, I'm having brain fart, but should be the 92 Lincoln have a wide AM or close AM? The 92 Proof has the close AM. The 98, or excuse me, the 92, see, that's why you're looking for the 92s with the close AM, because the Proof had the close AM, and your normal, your business strikes were supposed to be the wide AM. But some of the 92s were struck with the Proof reverse, therefore having the close AM.
Yeah, this one's my book, and I haven't even started on the damn thing yet. It's just sitting here. So, I guess my Christmas
Hey, welcome back, Al.
So, I did forget to tell you. I've never really been able to be surprised for Christmas because I feel, even though they try, I used to pretty much know what I'm getting. This is something that pisses Kiki up. So Susie and Kiki tried to surprise me for Christmas. They did a good job. I'll give them that. They tried. But 2 or 3 days ago, I actually told them what they were getting me. I couldn't say it word for word of what it was. And they looked at each other and go, "You gotta be kidding me. How the hell did he do that?" Susie was getting me a keychain with a necklace connected to it. And it's in terms of endearment stuff all over it and everything. And so since I was able to guess it, Kiki now owes me 5 ounces of silver. So we're going down to the LCS, and she's going to get me 5 silver eagles, and I'm going to get 4, and I'm going to fill up one of my plaques. One of my 3.
Nice. Right on, Wild Gold. White Gold. That's cool. Australian proof set. That would be cool as hell.
Right? For $5? Man, how come I can get that lucky? So the 81p the only one you got, or you got other ones too, Andrew?
I think that's the only one I have for you right now.
I got it.
Unless, is that what those two were doing there? Let me look.
Morning auction. See, now I got to get all the S's too because of freaking this album. I was doing the P's and D's, and I got to get all the damn S's.
Those are a little bit harder to come by.
Yeah, I know. Those are a pain. And they wants me to get 3 different 76 proof silvers.
Nice.
I can't remember what the hell they
I tell you what,
Huh?
Superman, the person to talk to about the hockey and football and baseball cards, if you're wanting to get rid of them, the person to talk to would be Field Guy 316. He's involved in a lot of sports related channels and does a lot of stuff with the sports cards.
I used to do sports cards, but then I just sold all mine.
His name is Field Guy 316, and he's got a little saint symbol for his, I think it's saints.
You have a 92 proof wide AM variety? Oh. Cool.
Okay, see, now I'd have to actually double check it. Yeah, Superman. Now I'm gonna have to research that one.
Oh, that one sold for 52. Wow, that's crazy.
One second. All right. Okay, apparently it's the 93. I was wrong. It's the 93 reverse that was used, but I've also heard it explained the other way. I'm trying to look for a certain site that gives you all of the specs on each coin.
It wouldn't be Newman's Media, would it? Price guide? Oh no, that's just the price guide for the sets. I don't think it gives you the areas and stuff.
$1992 silver penny. What? That's actually a search?
That's silver penny.
Yeah. Oh no.
Hey, Dad and daughter. How you doing?
No, it's basically what I'm looking at now. It's not a silver penny. It's a 92 penny that had no plating on it. All right, I'm getting back to the stream.
You threw me for a loop on that one. I was about to go all crazy on a silver penny.
I know, right?
W quarter to go into the back burner. So Andrew, I forgot to tell you again. I guess a few things have happened since I talked to you. I literally found a river of no return. Well, I didn't find it. They gave it to me at Del Taco.
Nice.
W.
Very cool. They're out there in change, man. I've been getting them in change. I've been finding them in circulated rolls. You just got to look at everything.
Oh, I do. I scope everything. I got the scope now on the desk. I scope everything.
Tell you what, man.
I'm
this
working
thing goes everywhere with me. This thing here goes everywhere. No, not yet. We haven't gone up to the claim yet.
No, it's been raining too much, and he said it's got to be dry for a good week or more before we even think about heading that way.
Well, it's got to be dry for a few days. I want a few day window for sure. And we can work with wet dirt. I mean, that's doable.
Oh yeah.
But honestly, before I take you guys up there, I seriously would. I want to go up there with Bradley Hyde first.
Okay.
Because he will be able to educate me on my claim. I'm still prospecting it. I'm still playing with it. So it's not like I can take you guys up there and just go to a spot and know that there's going to be gold there. That's why I want to get Bradley Hyde up there, and he and I go and because he and his pop or his uncle, I can't remember what his name is, but they have years and years of experience up there. And me, I just have, I got lucky, happened into some claims, and now I'm trying to learn how to do it. So.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll figure by the time Bradley comes down and everything, we could go up there, you know, around the springtime or something like that, or when it starts warming up before it gets too hot. It gives everybody time to do something. You could definitely do that.
Yeah, we want to get up there. As far as sluicing, no, I have a dry shaker that I use. But now when Bradley comes up, he's bringing a recirculating high banker setup so that we'll be able to 0.5 grams, nice. So we'll be able to do some, but if it's just me going up there, I've got my dry shaker, and then I take water and totes so that I can do, so I can pan while I'm up there. But if we start getting too close into summer, we really, really have to be on the lookout for Mojave greens, and seriously have to be on the lookout if we've got water on the premises and we're doing panning. We got to watch out for killer bees.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'll do around. I mean, gives you enough time that we can get around March or April. That still gives us
right.
3 to 4 months away. Find something. Yeah, got my hair again.
Nice, Superman. In the foothills of where?
Probably Colorado. That's where he lives.
Yeah, then there would be gold. Hell, there'd be gold. There could even be some decent mineral, some decent gems. Colorado and Wyoming both have lots of nice gem-rich areas.
I heard Utah did too, just because of all the mountains they have.
Yeah, I just don't know what the laws there are. I know in Colorado, you get really high up in the mountains, there's some really excellent aquamarine spots where you can find some just beautiful aqua, but it's dangerous because you have to go high. You have to go into really funky areas.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching one documentary on it. There's one section that a whole group of people end up mining that area. The whole side of a mountain is basically a giant landslide. So you're constantly dealing with shifting rock while you're trying to dig out these pockets of aquamarine. Pretty uniquely dangerous job.
Yeah, I would say.
But when they hit a good pocket of aqua, it's worth it. I mean, you're talking little stones are worth $50. I know there's a couple of spots down here where you can get some decent gems, but I'm not quite sure where they're at. I know there's a really good fire agate area down around Wiki up somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Where? Why, Gold? Down there where you were? Yeah. Gold, silver, and platinum.
Wow.
Yeah, it's... I've been all over northern Colorado. I used to drive tow truck for 2 years in Cheyenne. I actually lived there for almost 10 years. Yeah, okay, I figured, Robert. Actually, where I used to go hunting elk, part of the road that I would drive on to get to my favorite hunting area, I actually dipped down into Colorado 2 or 3 times on this road. So you had to be really careful and know exactly where you were if you saw elk. Because if you were on the wrong portion of that road and you shot an elk, you were now hunting in Colorado. And that is a serious no-no. Actually, the closest elk I ever killed to Colorado was probably, I mean, debatable, but a couple 100 yards north of the border. What's bottle land is in list of red rocks? It's a spot of land. Little west of Red Rocks. Cool. Okay.
Bye, Al. Have a good one, buddy.
Take care, Al. We'll see you later. I better check PayPal, see if anybody wanted to get on the rolls. Probably not. I usually don't do really good with donation streams early in the day. No. Nothing there. But I've been talking about doing a stream and doing a donation stream for freaking a week now. So I figured I better get off my butt and do it. Even if it doesn't happen to be a donation stream, at least I'm streaming, you know?
I was wondering where the hell you've been.
Trying to get my head back together, get organized, and get prepared for Kenny's visit. Brian, how's it going, man?
You've been lurking for a bit. Hi, buddy. How you doing? I do that too, Brian. I'll get there and I'll just be quiet and listen to him or what have you.
Oh, and I also, if anybody's interested, I do have these coin rings that my dad made. A few various years.
Yeah, I told you I've still been wanting one of those.
What year were you looking for, though?
It didn't really matter as long as it was silver. It didn't matter if it was a Benji or a Morgan.
Silver one.
Yeah, it didn't matter what year.
Yeah, these are all these ones that I have are clad. He hasn't done any silvers for me yet.
Yeah.
But he charges $30 for these.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And he donated these to the stream to help out. So if anybody was to purchase any of these, it's actually going to help out the stream. So
how much are the clad ones?
30.
Okay.
Yeah, once you get into the silver, they start going up. Unless you if you provide the coin, then he'll just do it at labor, which is 30. The clads he just charges the labor, which is the $30.
What years do you have and what kind?
I've got a 96 quarter. Welcome back, Bradley. Uncle Bodine. Okay, that's right. Uncle Bodine. I knew he was your uncle. I couldn't remember. All right, 96 quarter. This one. Ah, come on. Where's the date? 2005 quarter. A 1981 half dollar. A 1979 quarter.
Silverman wants to know.
What's that?
Silverman wants to know. Somebody email me the link. Get to it.
Oh, I'll just put it in chat.
Oh.
I ain't worried.
You're like me, I'm not worried either.
Well, I have this rule. If I'm just putting it in the into the chat, then pretty much before I'm going to put you on panel, I have to see you. If I can't see you and I can't identify you, then you are not getting the spot on the panel. Hey, Bradley, have fun with the kiddo, man.
Right. Right, Bradley. Dad and daughter said they need the Morgan size 13 ring. I'll supply the Morgan.
I do believe he'll just charge 30 for that. Let me double check with him. You know what? Instead of just saying that, I'm actually going to write this stuff down now, and that way I can remember.
Silverman, it's in the chat. It doesn't let me click on it anymore. All right, let me. All right, Silverman, I'll email you. Give me a minute.
You got it?
Yeah. I can get my computer.
Oh, that's weird. All right, dad and daughter, size 13, Morgan.
Give me a minute, Silverman. It takes my computer a minute to get to the email screen.
All right. What time are we getting to here? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nope, nobody put the trash out today. Bummer deal. Okay. I have you written down, dad and daughter. I will ask him. I'll probably talk to him a little bit later today.
All right, Silverman, it's on its way.
I know I don't think he has his stuff packed up. He's moving here soon to a new house. But I don't think he has his stuff packed up yet because the whole closing has been up in the air for a while. But just so everybody knows, I have a full box of Wells Fargo hats to go through. I still have that 1921 Philly with 10 spots open, $5 a spot. If anybody wanted to get in on that.
Is that a Morgan or a Peace Dollar?
Morgan, I haven't been able to go back and get any Peace Dollars because I'm still all tied up into these Morgans.
This one is crazy.
Did you get him emailed or do I need to?
I emailed him.
Okay.
It says it went through. That's gonna hire him. I'm gonna.
Right. All right, folks. I think I'm going to give this about another half hour, just so everybody has a heads up. Because then I'm gonna, once I shut down, I'm gonna get dressed and I'm gonna head into. Ooh, nice. I'm gonna be heading into town to go hang out with Kenny.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was proof-like or not, but it's not an S. It's damn near. You can even
Not
see
all
that
proofs.
maybe.
That's a. I would almost guarantee that's a proof. Not all proofs. Proofs weren't done in San Francisco consistently until I want to say somewhere in the 70s.
Yeah, because that, I mean, hell, you can still see Lincoln back there.
Yeah, I don't know. I can see the reflection. It's that I would call that a proof. It's a Philly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be. I would totally
Philly.
call that a proof.
I almost think about taking this out of the book and throwing it in something else and trying to find another 62. Because I mean, compared to the rest of the book, this one just.
Yes, Philly did the proof that year.
Okay,
Money.
so this is a proof then.
Yeah.
Not
and it
too
proved
many.
65. It proved 65. Red Book has them at $1.50.
Yeah, I'm not a grader. I'd probably put this at about $1. I don't. It might fetch a 65, but honestly, I think it's more about a 62, 63. But I'm
Yeah,
not
maybe
because
because you can
there's
tell
little
it's
scratches
circulated.
here and there. Yeah, and there's little scratches here and there. Just little. I mean, I definitely put it at an MS, but it'd be like a really, really low MS, like a 62, 63.
Well, that's the problem. Because it's a proof, it wouldn't get an MS.
Oh yeah, get a PF.
It would have to go with a proof rating.
Yeah, PF. Yeah, I'm sorry, not MS. Proof. There's a little nick there. And these rims are, I can't really show you, but it's like, well, I'll try it. See, if you can see there on the bottom by the checker pattern thing, these are really high, thick rims too.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Really massive, thick rim.
Okay, Superman, your devices aren't connected.
It takes them a minute. It'll say device not connected, and it pops up. Melissa's starting to do that to me too.
Definitely a shiny coin.
Yeah. And it's just a thick rim. That's crazy. I'll put it back in my book for now, but this is one I got from, where did I get this one from? I got this one from either Al or Phil. I think this one was from Al. Because they both sent me one at the same dang time. Because it's a penny I needed to finish the book, and then they both went.
Yep, that is not a normal 62 Philly. That is a 62 proof Philly. So
yeah, well, it's been a book filler, Brian, because of it was circulated when I got it. But when I do a different book, when I make a proof book, this will go into the proof book. Can't even grab it. I can the book you go.
Uh-oh. Sounds like a kid getting his ass beat in the background.
I'll say not on mine.
No. My background. Discipline is being administered.
See, this one's another one, but it's an S, and it is a book filler. But again, it's got the higher M.
Right. Is that 91?
71.
71. Okay.
71S. 71S. But I literally found this. I literally found this one in a roll. We actually thought it was like a 2010, and we looked at the date. We're like, what the hell?
Now I'm curious when they started. I think it looks like 68 is when they went to doing the proofs.
For the S
in
for San Francisco?
I think. I could be wrong. I'm not seeing San Francisco for anything before that. Yep. Cool. Oh, what do I do with my phone now?
Now my next album I'm getting is going to be an 09 to a 95 Whitman Classic album, because I could damn near fill that about 5/8 full. It's just the pennies we have now. The only one that would be hard. The only one that would be hard would be early 20s and teens, because I don't have many of those yet. I got a few, but not.
Yeah, the teams in there. I think I might have one of each, but I don't think so.
No.
And I know I don't have the 1909S. Well, I don't have the only 1909 I have is the Philly VDB.
Yeah, I have the 09 Philly, and then I have the 09S. I don't have the SVDB, obviously. Now my coin store's got an SVDB, but it's slabbed, and of course it's got a price tag from hell on it.
Did he just pop in, or did I miss it? I was looking at the wrong side. Superman's still trying to get in.
Dad, when are you going to be done with the computer?
Later.
I don't know.
I'm watching for you, Silverman. You're Superman.
I know it's really cool how we hang out with this Silver Superman, and Kiki's all about the Batman. She loves Batman and everything.
So does our second to oldest daughter, Jackie. She's Batman everything.
I think Kiki just likes all the cool gadgets.
I'm pretty certain that Jackie even still has and still wears actively Batman PJs. He's 20 or 21.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she will ever stop being a Batman fanatic.
Oof, this one's nasty under the scope. Oh, that's what I wanted to see, though. It just looks to me, right here, it's just a little bit off.
Hold on.
I mean, it's not enough to call it anything, but it just, to me, right here, it looks like, to me, just a little off on this side. I don't know.
If it is, it's not enough to be anything.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. See, compared to this side, it's just a little thicker on this side. It's not enough to call it anything, really. I mean, it's slight little oops, really. But
well, it's slightly. What it is it's if it's the same on the other side, one side's thicker than the other.
Yep.
Then it's an off-center strike.
And that's what it is.
If it was like good on one side but off-center on the other, that's called a misaligned die.
Yeah, it's off-centered. I mean, call it what, like 0.5%, maybe a 1% at most. It's not enough to do, like I said, anything. It's just a 1912 that's in my book, and I was looking at the rim real quick, and I'm like, let me throw that on the scope. Yeah.
Very nice.
But I just saw the rim of my naked eye, and I'm like, wait, what is that? Then I look at it under the scope, and I thought, oh, it's an ugly penny.
I need to get some books because honestly, I couldn't tell you right now where my VDB 1909 is.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's on the desk somewhere in front of me.
You sound like Melissa now. It's somewhere here.
Well, I mean, oh wait, did I? Oh no, that's the half cent. Normally, I put it up on there's a 44S that's been shot with a BB. That one's pretty. Ah. Oh yeah, let's throw that one around. There's my 1857 Flying Eagle.
Hi, Coin Collector Ohio.
Hey, welcome back, Dallas. Oh, guess what I just found?
What? My 81p again?
No, my 1909 VDB.
See, you got it. Is it slabbed or no?
No. But apparently I was intelligent this time and put it into a little plastic holder, a little plastic Ziploc thing.
Yeah.
So it can't just accidentally end up into a roll of something or into a return bin. All right. Why not? I'll put my scope up too.
Right. Scope some graph.
I'm just gonna put my put one of the Morgans up underneath it. That would be an American Memorial Park.
Yes. And that would be the coin that I found while with you.
Right on.
Remember the cheek?
Yep. He's been in a fight.
Yeah, looks like he. I think he won the war, but he might have lost the battle.
Uh-oh. I goofed up. Hold on.
Very good.
Okay, now what's going on?
That's
There
the
we
one
go.
I've
Okay.
That's the one I've had for a while. This one, I literally found at Arby's in town.
Right on.
That was back in May or June.
Hey, there he is.
Hey, Silverman.
Yeah, what's this,
Nice.
buddy?
How you doing?
There we go.
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
not too bad. We're gonna try to upgrade. Bam! Upgrade some definition. See what happens. All right.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to rebuild one of my computer systems. I'm going to rebuild and boost up one of my computer systems. I just got the video card to do it, and I got the extra memory again. I just need to get an external webcam. That's the only thing I'm lacking.
Work somehow.
Blue Moon.
I'm just not sure how I'm gonna do it. So let me turn off my camera so you guys don't get busy. I'll turn that back on momentarily when I figure out the solution to my dilemma.
No worries.
Which is how this thing.
This is the Morgan that's up for the dice game right now. $5 a spot. There's 10 spots.
That'll do. That'll do, pig. Oh, I totally
And you
would.
can see it's a Philly.
Oh, and this isn't.
All right.
This is a Dropkick Murphy like holiday song. I don't think it's copywritten, nor is it a problem to play it. It's like
I hope not. That would
Dropkick
suck. I've never had a
Murphy's
copyright
commercial.
strike.
Oh no.
We're
do,
2
it would
hours
be
in. I
not-
don't see him getting me
yeah.
for anything as long as it's in the background and not prominent.
I would just. If you, and I little the stream that I'm in with no repercussion. Hoobie's never had a thing on her only thing for me. And I normally just play like flogging. But be right back.
Well, I mean, and see, like right now, it's in the background, and we can tell there's music in the background, but can't really identify it, which is
Oh
perfect.
yeah, I hear musical noise is all I hear. For all I know, it could be someone in your house in a different room playing an instrument.
Right?
So,
Yeah, I really need to get some albums together, but that's an expense I can't afford yet.
well, with it's kind of nice with Kiki working now. We can actually start doing the thing.
Oh, it's like when my disability date is on February 3rd. I so cannot wait for that because once I get my disability, then things will be better. It'll be smoother.
Yeah. So these are all the albums that I have right now, and I have 2 more coming. I got the Kennedy Half Dollar, which everybody knows. Over there. My Franklin Half Dollar Dance Code book. Hispaniac's Franklin Half Dollar book, and then I have my State
This is
Quarter
straight
book,
up Dyer.
which is all silver quarters.
Nice.
Right now, I'm working on the half. The one I got 2
My
coming.
dog's a dirty little liar.
One I have coming is the Eisenhower album, and they're all going to be albums just like the Kennedy and State Quarter. They're all going to be Whitman classics. They're all going to be these. And then I have 1909 to 1995 synth album coming.
That's the one I want.
And I bought them both off of eBay, brand new. So, because they were cheaper than Amazon. Amazon wanted like $35 a piece for them. I go to eBay and it's buy it now for $22 with free shipping.
Oh, nice.
I was like, seriously?
Well, maybe I'll have to
Sorry,
look on eBay instead of the stores and
Oh,
stuff.
don't mind me.
Oh. But yeah, those stay on my
Playing
desk.
with your resolutions there?
Yeah, I'm playing with everything involving what you guys see or what I can see through my phone. All right, that's
Okay.
open. So we will go up yonder. And I will turn the brightness all the way down. And now we will see what it looks like in the screen. I mean, it's not terrible.
Mm-hmm.
A wee bit blurry, unfortunately. But I think if I move it this way, it'll take over.
Just a tad. Sorry, everybody.
Oh, it's all a test.
Sorry about that. I see if there's anything. Are you serious? Oh, I don't want to crack that.
Sometimes.
No, I forgot I bought a celebrating 50 years of a 1964 to 2014, and it's two 64 Kennedys with two 2014 Kennedys, and I need a 64 proof, and in this plaque, one of them's a 64 proof.
Oh, wow.
I am not cracking it. I mean, it's one of those where you can just pop it right apart, and so they're all circulated. It's just... Well, at least I know I've got the 64 proof coin that I need for the book. I just don't have it for the book.
Right.
Yeah, well.
All of these that I'm throwing under right now, these are all the bonuses in the box right now.
Ugh.
And then
What is that? A 60 what? 2?
4.
4.
Is it 2? Yeah, 64.
I couldn't tell there was a shadow on it. So, so
Yeah,
a 69,
64.
a 67, and a 64.
And a
269.
69. And then, oh, I'm dropping everything. But then we also have the 63 quarter.
Yeah, I haven't started doing a quarter book except for the statehood quarters. I haven't started a, a 32 to, excuse me, 32 to 64 silver book in quarters.
Huh.
Which will be in the next 3 or 4 months. I'll be doing that. Eventually, I'll have them all in albums. I'll be doing all albums.
Right.
Because for some reason, I've noticed even when like people don't want like a silver quarter, or they want constitutional, whatever, or there are some out there that are really adamant and they're really hot right now that people are buying full set albums like crazy. They're trying to look for them. They're trying to find them, especially if you have like Walker's, Merktime books,
Right.
Benji book. I mean, the silver ones are going for crazy, real quick. I mean, you can put it on an auction bid, and they'll just battle. It's just crazy, and people just want them like. And then I was even talking to Sahara Coins, and he said, "Yeah, people come in here all the time wanting, full books." He said, "So we do the best we can to fill albums and just set them in a display case for sale because people buy it." He said, "That's actually what the guy over there at the desk is doing right now." I'm like, "Oh well."
I think
Hey,
it's
what do you
pretty
think of
funny
this?
on why
I had an
people
idea.
buy them.
What?
I think they're just they're trying for collections. And I think some of them are realizing that most people that are filling books are not error variety hunters. So while you might pay kind of a premium for a book of silver, when you pop those all out, scope them all, and then you turn around and find that you have some really wild variety that you just made bank.
Oh. Yeah, because that's all
a
they do.
big one. But here's my idea. I've been thinking about possibly like trying to auction rolls of buffalo nickels, like starting at $20.
Dateless or dated?
Dated. If I guaranteed that they were all dated, do you think that would do good at an auction?
Yeah.
You would have to specify a decade or the decades, so 20s or 20s and 30s.
Yeah, you couldn't go from, with the last one being what, 37, 36?
37.
And
No, they made it 38.
Did they? That's a rare one, then.
Well, that's the year that Jefferson started. I thought they didn't do any buffaloes that year.
Okay, fine. I'm grabbing the red book. Well, I might grab the red book if I find where I put it.
Well, anyway, like if you had like a 1916, 1917, then obviously that would do a lot more than $20 a roll.
Right. No, we're talking
20s and 30s.
Yeah,
Because
I mean-
26 or 24, one of those dates is a pretty key date.
yeah.
So you'd have to do
You
like a
tend to go
tube
for
of
more.
20s and then a tube of 30s and do it that way.
Honestly, I was just thinking, oh well, yeah, they did a 38D.
What if I put together a B roll of 1939 Jeffersons?
See, when it comes to nickels with me, I don't care for them unless they're wartime. I'm one of those
So
where
it
I don't.
has the-
There's 4 years that I care about because they're wartime nickels. Other than that, I care less.
Well, see,
Well,
that's why I look at,
39D
and I'm not going to separate them into dates. I was thinking just get a roll together of, and just make sure that they're dated, because where I get them, I'm allowed to go through the bin and make sure that all mine have dates on
Right.
them.
We are 6 away from filling Merktime book and 20 from filling. Wow, good job, Dad and daughter.
Nice.
Good job.
Wow.
Like I said, I don't have any books. I have not been doing that. I have one book, and it is the Lincoln Sense 75 to 2013, the number 3 book. And it's not even mine. I'm filling it for Philip at Dirty Laundry Prospecting.
Dad and daughter, I can guarantee you one of the Merktimes you need is probably going to be that 1916D.
And the 21D.
You know, the 16's harder.
Those.
I've known people that I wouldn't think it had 21s. They had the 21s. So.
Well, I think I have a 16D, but it's one that I could never send to anybody. It's when I see somebody in person, I'll be like, hey, check out this little lump on the back of this down and tell me what you think.
Yeah, because the 1916D and G4 goes for $1,000.
Because all I'm saying is I have my 16. I have my 16S with a clear S. And the lump that I see underneath the wear of this one does not match the S on this one, or any S I've seen paired to this die.
If you can get
So
it
the
for
lump that I
$85,
see-
Dad and daughter, you better go grab it.
So the lump that I see on the back of this one, I'll never try to like show this off and like really try to show it off. But this lump that I see underneath the wear does not match any S I've seen on the 16S. And I got a pretty good 16S actually. It's not bad. It's probably a fine even.
Let's see, I'm working on a tube of Merktimes right now. I only have, in the Merktimes, I only got about 20. And they're just, I've got them from 19, 20 all the way up to 43.
I genuinely
44.
think my LCS, or if you have one in your state that deals with dealer to dealer sales more than they deal with customers, because I have one that won't let you look at the Merktimes. You tell them how much you need face value, and they go back and make a bag and bring you out what you just bought. Congratulations.
Right.
I thought it sucked at first. I was genuinely pretty mad about it. But then I pulled out more 1919s and 24s and 23s and than I'd ever been able to cherry pick, because they get mass inventory and nobody cherry picks their junk.
Yeah, Dad and daughter, what I'm saying is if you can get a 1916D for $85, buy 2 of them.
Even if it's clean, fuck yeah. Even if it's got a hole in it.
Right. Because even if it's cleaned and got a hole in it, you triple your money.
If it's genuine, you have buyers that will buy it immediately for upwards of 500, even with a hole if it's authentic.
You could put it on YouTube real quick and that thing would like, woof.
Yeah, that's a book filler, and everybody wants to fill their book.
Great. Now I have to, when I go into town, now I have to stop at Pawn World and check out his Mercs.
I do
Honestly,
every time.
because
I do every
can
time I
pick
go to
'em
my
up.
LCS.
I can buy them. Well, see, they just raised the price. I was buying them for $1 out the door. Or no, I had him down to 75 cents once, but then the silver jumped. So
Yeah, but
I think right now I could probably get it down as low as $1.10 a piece.
See, I can get brilliant uncirculated mercs, like really good looking. Like I can pull full bands if I sit and look through them long enough for $1.35. Last time I was there, and I think silver
Nice.
was either roughly this or a little higher than this. I might be down to $1.30, which I find funny because the brilliant uncirculated rosies are $1.30. It was only a 5-cent increase.
yeah, I get it. At my LCS, I get them for, well, if silver is at $17, I get them for 95 cents a piece. If silver is closer to 18, I get them for $1.25 because he's always giving us discounts. And dad and daughter, make sure it's a 1916 D. Make sure you see the D mint mark. If it's not a D, walk away from it. But if it's a D,
And
buy two.
and watch either Coin Help You or I will reluctantly shout out Coin Group of Minnesota. Has a
Oh,
whole
the Silver
video
Mountain
on,
man on the Silver Mountain.
he has a video that shows you what the D should look like on a 16D because people do try to cheat that because it is the key date and it is worth so much more than the other. So you if you look at like the positioning of the mint mark, it will tell you if it's real or fake a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Because just like that 1928 peace dollar, people try to peel off and place on mint marks, all kinds of crazy like.
Man, I wish I could find a 1916 D for $85. I'd be like, Kiki, what? We're buying three. Like, why? One for
Yeah,
me, one for you, and one to flip.
I'm trying to learn how to cherry pick proof Indian heads so that people don't think are proof Indian heads, and then turning that into drastic price increase. Because proof sets are my thing, as everybody knows.
Yeah, I mean,
All right, guys.
whoever's got that 85 or 85, but whoever's got that 16D for that does not know what they have. So get it.
Not sure.
I think Andrew's trying to get rid of a Silverman. You think he's going to go hang out with Kenny? So
Yeah, I am. I am.
oh, there's only one. Well, keep it then. I mean, unless you want to flip it, because I mean, honestly, you could get five. You know, if it's a G4 is going for $1,000. So I mean, if it's better than that, I mean, you could honestly get $600-700 without even trying. Oh, it's a hell of a profit, but it's obviously a hell of a coin to get rid of at the same time. So it's something you think about. All right, I don't mean to keep locking you up. All right, Andrew.
No worries, guys. All right, everybody in chat, thank you for hanging out. Superman, Money, thank you guys for coming up and hanging out.
You're welcome,
I
buddy.
appreciate it.
I'll
Let
talk
me-
to you later.
Absolutely. Everybody, I appreciate you very much. And
Oh, are you gonna
there we
make it?
go.
Are you gonna make it tomorrow to the, or Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever day you're going
To the
to
Aquarius?
Aquarius? Yeah.
Yeah, that's the plan right now. If not, I'll get a hold of you sometime between now and then and let you know. But probably, yeah, be expecting us. We'll stop by and say hi, and I'll introduce you to my wife.
All righty.
And then if I do go through any of these halves between now and then I will keep an eye out for the 82p as well.
Yeah, 82p or anything S.
Right. Well, yeah. All right, man. Everybody, be excellent to each other. Party on. I appreciate you all very much. And take care. I'll catch you on the next stream.